What's up, crew? It's me, your boy, Ollie Odinson, coming at you with another video going over the most recent PTB from Dead by Daylight, showcasing their newest chapter coming out at the end of August, Alien. And we're going to be getting a new killer. Guys, watch this. Watch how clean this intro is. Freaking A, that's rad, dude. That is so amazing. The new killer we're getting with the chapter is going to be the Xenomorph. The Xenomorph brings a brand new game mechanic into, or I guess I should say mechanics, into Dead by Daylight. And we'll go over that in another video, but Ripley will also be joining the Xenomorph, as well as Jonesy the cat. Let's get excited about Jonesy. That's pretty freaking rad. But the Xenomorph is the killer. Ripley is the survivor. We are getting an Alien collection at the end of the month, along with the chapter release. We don't know exactly what that is, but that's pretty exciting. And then what this video is, Jonesy, where are you going? Why are you hiding in the shadows? Oh, yeah, okay. The Nostromo Wreckage is the newest map, and the airlock doors is the offering you will use to take you there. Now, we're going to go over all the Easter eggs, and the first one comes with the Nostromo Wreckage being part of the Dvarka Deepwood. And if you recognize that, you should, because it's where the Toba landing takes place, which is the Singularities map. So they share the same realm. Now, the map has an interior and exterior of the Nostromo. Let's start with the exterior, where the first Easter egg is a fantastic one. The Killer Shack has been replaced from a small building to the Narcissus. And if you guys are familiar at all with the Alien franchise and the movies, the Narcissus is the little escape pod that Ripley loads herself and Jonesy in when the Nostromo is about to self-destruct. And the interior is phenomenal, guys, from the piloting cockpits to the center area where we have so many little Easter eggs, including there's Ripley's sleep pod, the little nook that I think this is where the alien was hiding, the control panel where she jettisons the alien out of the airlock, even her spacesuit. And it looks phenomenal, guys. But if we go back outside, not sure if it's intentional, but I love that the right burner is out, because that's the one that the Xenomorph tried to crawl into, and then Ripley proceeded to turn into space dust. Next up is an absolute juggernaut of an Easter egg, and one of my favorites. Of course, I'm talking about the Derelict. This is the engineer's spacecraft that crashes on LV-246. This is where the crew goes to investigate. They find the eggs. The facehugger attacks Kane. This is such an iconic piece of Alien franchise imagery, and to not include it would be criminal, but the team does, and they do such a beautiful job. Just stare at it for a while, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. The first Easter egg that we're going to go over for the interior of the Nostromo actually takes a little bit of exterior exploration, and that's accessing Mother. Mother is the Nostromo's AI supercomputer that runs things behind the scenes and also autopilots the ship while the crew is in hypersleep. In order to gain access to Mother, you need to find a key card which can be located on the dead body of a crew member somewhere on the outside of the ship. The first potential location is just to the left of the ramp leading to the main entrance of the Nostromo. The second potential location is a dead body located by a ramp on the left-hand side of the Nostromo, if we're talking about it from that big main front entrance. The third potential keycard location is in the reimagined Killer Shack, the Narcissus. If you head inside, you'll be able to find a dead crew member leaning up against the center console. The fourth keycard spot I was able to find is right underneath the Juggernaut crash site. So if you go to the right-hand side of the Nostromo, that's where you'll be able to find it. Oh boy, this final location that I was able to find. It was the fifth and final location that I was able to find. There could be more, I don't know. But guys, I must have spent 10 minutes trying to find this last keycard spot. I went to every location making sure I didn't miss the body, that it didn't just get slightly adjusted. I even stumbled across an empty spacesuit, and that was not it. I was genuinely about to give up when I remembered what Macho Man said.
Nobody likes a quitter. No.
And not wanting to disappoint my childhood hero, I decided to carry on. And sure enough, just to the right of the Narcissus along the wall in the deep shadows of Mount Doom, you will find what I'm hoping is the fifth and final keycard location on the dead body. Like I said, I think that there's 5 potential locations for it to spawn. There could be more. If you do find a new one, feel free to comment below and let me know. But these were the 5 locations I was able to find. In order to pick the key card up, you do need to crouch over the body to get the prompt to pick up the key card. So just remember that while you're out there hunting for it. From there, head back to the Nostromo. You're going to vault this window like the action star you are and be given the prompt to hack this terminal. Now, you can mess up the prompt, and in which case you'll see this. and you'll need to wait a few seconds for the system to reset, but enter the correct prompt, left, down, up, right, and you will be granted access to Mother. Now, let's just take a second and look at this, guys. This was such an amazing little nod to the movie. We saw the scene earlier, but the noises, the lights, Mother looks fantastic. I freaking love it. And good for DBD for putting in so much attention to detail. Speaking of details, right outside Mother's room takes us to one of the most iconic settings in the Alien movie, with some of the most pivotal scenes being shot here. Ash, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Anytime a licensed property is brought into the game, I know we as the fans are hoping to see certain elements or scenes brought to life. And this one, shortly after we find out that Ash is an android.
I prefer the term artificial person myself.
Ooh, sorry, Bishop. Artificial person is such an iconic scene, and to have it recreated so faithfully in the game is just wonderful. And the attention to detail just keeps going throughout the Nostromo. I mean, here's the hypersleep chamber, albeit it's destroyed, is incredibly recognizable to the movie. One of my absolute favorite setting details inside the Nostromo is that you can find the spacesuit that they used when they were exploring the derelict. And the cool thing is the colors and tones from that suit are different than the one that we find in the Narcissus, which is accurate to the movie and something that this fan really appreciates. Beyond just the phenomenal details, there's actually new interactive elements to the Nostromo map, including resetting pipes that lay traps for the killer. When you are the survivor and you run through it the first time, it will activate the steam traps, and as the killer goes through it a second time, it will actually produce a steam burst, slowing them down for a brief moment. And beware when slow entering lockers on the ship, as Jonesy might give you a bit of a scare. And of course, last but certainly not least, use caution when passing by the medical bay window, as you are in for a literal jump scare. What Alien chapter wouldn't be complete without the facehugger making some sort of an appearance? The Dead by Daylight Alien chapter goes live on August 29th for all systems. Let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to most and what your favorite thing you've seen so far is. Thanks, guys, and be sure to like and subscribe.